When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Arthur L. Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, Virginia, home to the Liberty Flames. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here at the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Liberty's offense will get the ball first. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game. Because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live. So he's got a lot of talent. He's got speed, but what does that chemistry look like with the guy throwing him the football? That's what I want to see.
Well, and the good thing is you've got tape and you've seen he's done it at the college level. Like, you already know what he is. Now it's about taking that, using his strengths. How do you use him in this offense early on in the season to really take advantage of his talents?
Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. And the Flames are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Might be changing the route. To the air on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they turn it into a defensive.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline. Not much doing on that return. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They're working that left side. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Wants to throw on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. For just a minute, let's take a look at Liberty. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week.
There he goes. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Flames will line it up on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push the guy backwards and make some holes?
He's got 43 yards for him on the ground now. What a first quarter for this guy. And the Flames come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Offense facing 4th down.
Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Eastern Michigan is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Eagles fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll operate out of split backs. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Boone. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the run down. He goes at the 39. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 20. Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. One final play before the end of the quarter. Got the first down and still on his feet. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll give it to him again. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Plows through the defense. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. Running into the open space. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Flames can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Working that left side now. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The Flames started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, running back on the move. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. And here comes the field goal unit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Good right down the boulevard. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Finds his big tight end. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a little space. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Peace. Firing to the right, complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Looking to throw on 1st down. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Right on target this time.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Wants to keep it in the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Braves. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick strike complete. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Zings it complete to the right. Turning it on. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Snagged in the middle. It's Graves. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got a man, it's Hart. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They'll go to the air on third and short. Catch in the middle, it's Boone. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. From the red zone, looking for a man.
Oh, yes, sir!
Grab as he was going for 6 right there. They're dealing with a second and long.
I don't mind clicking on
first down, now back to the air. It's complete to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They'll throw on third and short. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. He's looking to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, what a great job by this offense finishing the half. It wasn't perfect. You're still trailing, but now you've cut that lead to a one-score game. Now in the second half, we can come out, make some things happen. We just created some big momentum for this offense. Now we take it into halftime.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Lynchburg. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the Bill Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Plucks it out of the air. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Alabama!
They still
with that
there.
when they jump on top here
Oh,
in the
me
second
personally, I
half.
don't be liking to dive and do all that extra
One of
shit.
the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous.
Unless
after
you
the
like
catch.
real close
If this
up on them, they
quarterback
not.
gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in
So,
stride
bad
where I don't
coverage,
have
and
to
we
stop
still-
running, I don't have to
yeah, we
break
still
down. It
good.
makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. And the Flames in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Got the first down and more. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for them.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Going to try to get it himself. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
I'm telling
The
you.
Flames will have it 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Peace. Bringing the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice...
There he goes. He's got 99 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day.
Mind you, that was the same
And the
67
Flames
that
have
ran
tough
last
field
year
position
as
to
a
start
freshman.
this drive, but they've
I
been
knew I was
relentless in
I knew I was
moving the ball methodically
I
down
know
the
he
field.
wasn't going nowhere.
Trying to cap
mean,
this
not now.
drive with the pass.
He was.
It's complete on the right
Last
side.
year.
That throw and catch gets them down to the
That's
6,
Marco
and the
Major from last
defense
year,
is
number
running
7.
out of answers. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, the running back has it.
Yes, sir. That's why. That's why.
Touchdown, Liberty.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Florida Atlantic was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Boca. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, he'll throw it. Gets it out quickly. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Right on the money. On the move at the 30. Quick step and go. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown Tide.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw. It's Peace. Now adjusting. He's going to take off. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. He fires to the left side. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on 1st down. Using the quick game. Breaks into the open. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Grab near the sticks. It's Boone. Oh, what a cut! And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. The Flames with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They're going to run it. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down. We're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first down. And that's a nice job sneaking in the...
Just keeps moving. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top for the offense. Really nice job.
Turning it on. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Flames.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
Dropping back, it's Peace. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Makes the grab in the end zone for the two-point conversion, and that could be big as it draws him to within a field goal. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. To the air on 1st down. He's got the tight end. Still running at the 40. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on 1st down from the 44. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Smashes through the tackle. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Pulls it in. It's Boone. Makes the grab all.
That's how you should have done.
Marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To the air, it's Peace. Throws to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on 1st down. He unleashes a long one. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's not afraid to go deep. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Wants to adjust the pattern. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. This time it's complete. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got an open man. There he goes. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Flames getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man on the right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Flames come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. And the Flames back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Dropping back, it's Peace. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. He wants to change this route. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. A 6-point game getting very deep in the 4th quarter, and the offense desperately needing to convert this 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. I'm sure they hope they don't have to exhaust all 4 downs, but it probably is 4-down territory as they look to take the lead with a touchdown. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Liberty!
Now that drive right there is exactly what you dream about. That's how you want your offense to perform. Under a clutch situation, you take the ball down the field, get the score, and now an extra point away from taking the lead late in this ball game.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers.
Yeah!
Find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's a throw downfield late. Catch inside the 25. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. To the air on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Wants to pass. Touchdown, Bama! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you.
Looking to convert the 2, and he will not. The defense gets to him with the sack. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Peace. He's taking the deep shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. He wants a big play here late. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. That's a